What's your favorite death row record, Mr. Trump?
All of them. All of the death row records. Don't try to pin me down. I see what he just... Excuse me.
Fake news.
Excuse me.
Fake news.
Fake news. Deal double G. Great person.
So do you love death row records?
I love death row. I love death... Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Fake news. I love death row.
Why you say they try to get him viral? Like, who is they? And that motherfucker said,
I beat the virus.
All right, Trump fans and haters alike, we've got a challenge for you. Watch Jamie Foxx's Trump impression without cracking a smile. Sounds easy. Trust me, it's harder than getting a straight answer at a White House press briefing. But here's the real test. Can you spot all the little details Fox nailed? The hand gestures, the catchphrases, well, we won't spoil it all.
A lot of great people. Lots of great people on both sides. Excuse me. Fake reviews. Fake reviews. Fake. It's a lot of great people on both sides. Lots of great people on both sides. I know Harry O. He's a great person. He couldn't vote for me at the time. Now he can vote for me once he gets out. I love Snoop. They tried to give me the virus. I beat the virus.
Think you're up for it? Hit that play button and let's see how long you can keep a straight face. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Jamie Foxx just pulled off the Trump impression to end all Trump impressions, folks. It's like he stole Trump's essence and cranked it up to 11. Picture this. Fox walks into a talk show looking like his normal, suave self.
You know what that means?
No.
The perception is, the perception in America was the white man, Donald Trump, can be president. The woman can't do it. Perception. I'll make it clear.
Okay.
I do a joke in front of all black people. And I said, black people are very interesting people because we deal with racism and perceptionism. Doesn't mean that if you vote for Donald Trump that you're racist. I don't think everybody's racist because that was a big thing. Sometimes it's perception.
Then, faster than you can say, "Kafif," he transforms into the orange man himself. The audience? They're losing it, laughing so hard, they're probably burning more calories than Trump does playing golf. Even the die-hard MAGA fans can't keep a straight face. It's like watching a shapeshifter in action, but instead of turning into a wolf, Fox turns into a woefully unprepared presidential candidate. But it's not just about looks. Fox nails Trump's unique way of talking. You know those long, rambling sentences that somehow always end with "I'm the best"? Fox has got them down pat. He's throwing around "tremendous" and "huge," like they're going out of style. It's like listening to Trump's greatest hits, but with better rhythm. The more Fox talks, the more people are wondering if we've stumbled into some parallel universe where Trump got a personality upgrade. It's uncanny. He's got the pouty lips, the weird hand gestures, even that bizarre stance Trump has, the one that makes him look like he's a centaur that lost its back legs.
How long you been flying, bro? You got your hours with you? And it was the perception. And don't let a woman sit next to him. Oh, shit, we good? It could be a bright, sunny day. I said, because we're very nervous flyers, right? We don't like to get on planes. First thing we do when we get on the plane, we see who's flying this motherfucker. We look in the cockpit. If we look and see a black guy, we will stop and go, hey.
But here's the kicker. Fox didn't just imitate Trump. He became Trump. It's like watching a nature documentary if nature documentaries were about spray-tanned politicians with a vocabulary smaller than their hands. Fox's performance is so spot on, it's been described as Trump on steroids, which, let's be honest, is a terrifying thought. As Fox keeps going, you can almost see the gears turning in people's heads. They're thinking, is this what it would be like if Trump actually made sense sometimes? It's a glimpse into a world where Trump's rambling actually has a punchline. Other than his presidency, of course. The host's reaction says it all. His eyes are bulging like he's seen a ghost, or maybe just the future of political satire. It's the kind of performance that makes you wonder if Fox has been secretly stalking Trump, studying his every move like some sort of comedy ninja. Well, folks, it looks like our favorite grumpy Trumpy just couldn't resist taking the bait. Jamie Foxx's impression hit a nerve, and boy, did Trump's Twitter fingers start twitching like he just chugged a gallon of coffee. In the wee hours of the morning, when most normal people are catching some Z's, Trump was busy throwing a digital tantrum. At 2:17 a.m., he fired off his first tweet, calling Jamie Foxx a low-energy actor. Talk about the pot calling the kettle orange. This coming from a guy whose idea of a workout is golf cart racing. But wait, there's more. At 3:45 a.m., Trump decided to double down on the crazy. He labeled Fox's impression as fake news. Oh, the irony. It's like a bull in a china shop complaining about the mess. Trump accusing someone else of being inaccurate? That's rich enough to make even his gold-plated toilets blush. As Trump's late-night tweet storm raged on, something magical happened. The more he ranted, the more popular Fox's impression became. It was like watching a real-time lesson in the Streisand effect. Trump's attempts to squash the mockery only made it grow bigger, like his ego after a rally. By 4:22 a.m., Trump was still at it. His thumbs probably sore from all the angry tweeting. But here's the kicker. In one of his tweets, he managed to misspell Jamie Foxx's name as Jamie Foxx. Looks like someone needs to spend less time tweeting and more time spell checking. Or maybe he thought he was talking about a news channel. Meanwhile, social media was having a field day. Engagement numbers were shooting through the roof faster than Trump's blood pressure. It was like watching a comedy snowball rolling downhill, getting bigger and funnier with each presidential tweet. Trump's supporters tried to come to his rescue, bless their hearts, but their attempts at defending their dear leader were about as effective as using a teaspoon to empty the swamp. Their arguments were met with more ridicule than a MAGA hat at a Democratic convention. The whole debacle became such a spectacle that late-night hosts and comedians were practically salivating. They had more material to work with than a presidential fact-checker on election night. It was a feeding frenzy of jokes, with Trump serving as the main course. Well, folks, it looks like Jamie Foxx just gave us a masterclass in political comedy. Who knew a spray tan and a pouty lip could pack such a punch? As they say, sometimes the best way to deal with politics is to laugh at it. And boy, did we laugh. But here's the kicker. These celeb impressions aren't just for giggles. They're like a sneaky little Trojan horse, smuggling political critique right into our living rooms. Before you know it, you're chuckling at the absurdities of our leaders and thinking, hey, maybe this whole politics thing isn't so scary after all. So next time you're feeling down about the state of the world, just remember, a well-timed impression might just be the superhero we need. No cape required, just a vocabulary full of tremendous and huge possibilities. And if all else fails, there's always Kovfef to save the day.